They say if a clown ever stops smiling, you should run. But at Blackthorn Circus, the clown never stopped smiling. Not even when people began to disappear. The first time I saw Blackthorn Circus, it wasn't on a poster. It just appeared overnight. A massive red and black tent stood at the edge of our town, deep in a forest clearing where nothing had ever grown properly. No one remembered trucks arriving. No permits were filed. Yet by morning, flyers were everywhere. Blackthorn Circus, one night only. The ink on them smelled metallic, almost like blood. Everyone was talking about it, drawn by the promise of something old school. No phones allowed, no recordings, just pure entertainment. I should have stayed home. But curiosity is a dangerous thing. The moment we stepped into the tent, the air changed. It was cold. Too cold. The lights flickered as performers took the stage: acrobats, fire breathers, animals with empty eyes. But none of them mattered. Because the moment he walked out, the crowd fell silent. The clown. He was tall. Too tall. His costume was faded, and his face was painted a cracked porcelain white. And his smile. It was stretched unnaturally wide. He didn't speak. He just stared. Then he bowed, and the show began. Every joke he told made people laugh, but the laughter sounded wrong, forced, like their mouths were moving on their own. At one point, the clown pointed at a little boy in the front row. The boy laughed, then screamed, and no one reacted. During intermission, I went to the restroom. That's when I noticed it. There were fewer people. Seats that had been full were now empty. Jackets left behind, shoes under chairs. I asked a man where his wife had gone. He blinked slowly and said, "I came alone." I knew he was lying. That's when I heard soft footsteps behind me. A faint giggle. It turned. The clown was standing in the shadows, head tilted, smile unbroken. He raised a finger to his lips. She. It was the first time I heard his voice, and it sounded like multiple voices speaking at once. The second half of the show never started. The lights went out. People screamed. Panic erupted. In the chaos, I was dragged through a door behind the stage. When the lights came back on, I was alone. Backstage, the walls were covered in old, black and white photos of the same circus, decades apart. And in every single photo, the clown was there. Same face, same smile. I found a journal on a dusty table. The last entry read, "The clown feeds on laughter and fear. Each performance gives him more form. We tried to stop him. Now we perform to survive." That's when I heard slow, echoing applause. The clown stepped out from behind a curtain. "You stayed," he said happily. "Good. I was getting hungry." I ran. The hallways twisted and stretched impossibly. I felt something cold and strong grab my ankle as he whispered, "Everyone laughs eventually." I don't remember how I escaped, only that I woke up in the forest as the sun rose. The circus was gone, just a single red balloon tied to a tree. The police said no circus was ever reported. No one else was missing. But that night, as I tried to sleep, I heard laughter outside my window. And when I checked my phone, there was a new notification. A digital flyer, Blackthorn Circus coming soon. And in the reflection of my dark screen, I saw him, smiling right behind me.